Hey guys, I'm Egan.
I'm Brian.
And welcome to our channel, The Screaming Pugs. So, as you might have noticed, we're mixing things up a little bit. We're actually on our way to one of these
China/plastic shops.
Yeah, they're all over South Africa. I think they're like all over. But they just sell a little bit of everything. So we're gonna go do some treasure hunting, I think is the best way to put it.
And also welcome to Cape Town, sunny winter.
Yes, this white patch is not my natural skin. This is purely just like super bright sun in my face. Yeah, but we're kind of curious to see what we're gonna get. Oh, bumpy roads. Yeah, because we want to get some stuff we can test out. So we're hopeful that we're actually gonna find stuff. And I'm not just gonna buy stuff that I think are cute or fluffy or random. So yeah, sorry for the horrible video footage. This is my cell phone after all. We'll get back to you in a little while as soon as we found all our treasures.
1 hour later.
So we have finished with our hunt. We found things. We went to Mambo's plastic warehouse. It's like closer to his house than my house.
Raphael, Cape Town?
Yeah, in Raphael, Cape Town. So we got a couple of things. We are really excited. And while we were there, we were convinced to buy extra things. This is the fun thing about living in South Africa. When you're like at a robot or a traffic light, or if you're even in a parking area, people will come up to you and try and sell you things. And this guy was just really impressive, and we're like, it's the end of the month and he's being nice and we like him, so we bought stuff. This is actually pretty cool though.
If you check online, we paid 200 and online it shows 500.
Which raises a lot of questions. Yes. But still, like, overcharging is like the first question. And the rest of it I'm not going to mention because I don't know the guy, I don't know anything. But it's pretty cool. It's like you cleaned, this is not sponsored, we bought this. But yeah, it cleans your car without using water, which is pretty nice because we're constantly in a drought in South Africa. Like, you don't take a shower longer than 5 minutes. This is where we're at. Like, and it's just permanently.
Yeah,
so
shame me on the radio.
Yeah. So yeah, back to the main focus of this video. We got stuff. A lot of interesting things.
Yeah.
We're gonna test them out. It's for the kitchen, obviously. But we saw a lot of other stuff that was also pretty brilliant. So yeah, we're figuring out that if it looks awesome, we're totally like, if these things work, we're buying more. So yeah, on to the testing segment. Okay guys, so we're back home. We have a bunch of treasures lying around here. There's another one. We're just gonna test 3 of these today, you know, save some for another video.
Yeah, we got quite a few of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we really like watching channels that test these kinds of things. Like, what's it?
Crazy Russian.
Yeah, he goes crazy with the things. Like,
and we love his dogs.
Yeah, we'll put links to the people's channels down below. Raphael Gomes is also one. They always find like the strangest things, and I love it. Like, it just makes us, like, every time we're in a store and we see these things, we immediately stop and like, hey, it's that thing.
We actually got like this one, I think last week or this week. No, last week we saw this on YouTube. Yeah, so
I'm hoping it works, because it's gonna be cool if it works.
Yes.
I'm gonna like mace everyone with a lemon. So yeah, let's show you guys what we got. Okay, so our first gadget that we're gonna use is a 5-in-1 actually. It's for avocados or avocados mostly. Yeah, it's this one. But you can use it for apples as well. So let's see if all of this works. Okay, so the first thing, or the first feature on this, is that it can core apples down here. So I kind of want to get that out of the way because everything else is for an avocado. It's like so weird. They're like, we still need to do something with the handle. It's like put an apple core in here. But yeah, I'm quickly gonna taste that. I've never tried this with an apple before. I hope this apple is fresh. We did quickly wash this. This is why it's still wet, because it sucks drying plastic. It never works. So let's see. Am I in frame? Yes, okay. This is always the problem on videos as well. Like, you have to like really get it in there. And now I'm making apple juice. This is gonna be messy. Oh. Is it through? It's through! There you go. Want a bite? Yeah, so the entire core came out. Yes! Like, which camera do I show? Look at this.
Oh, yes.
It's perfect. I'm actually really impressed by this. I don't know why you would need to core an apple though. Like, you just cut it and eat it. But
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's free.
yeah. So, on to the next part. Okay, so we have 4 more functions supposedly. I'll find out what they are now. So we got the worst avocado ever. For an example, just like, I wanted a fat one and then we got this. Like, is it gonna work even? But okay, so you use the sharp edge to cut open your avocado apparently. And that works surprisingly well. I'm just gonna, I hope I'm still in shot. It's really difficult, like cutting things on. Aha! There we go. Okay, so this came out on its own. So I'm just gonna remove this. What's the other thing? Flat edge slices, avocado ribbons. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to like just push this in there and scoop everything out. Okay, this is going really too easy. I was kind of hoping this would be a flop, you know, like this would be a bad product, but it's actually working. I'm surprised. Because this is just a piece of plastic and it cut it really well. And this is just round, so that it actually scooped it out. I'm amazed. Let's scoop more. Okay, so I'm just quickly getting a bowl to put all of this in. I kind of want to get rid of that. So once again, scooping everything. So this works really well for avocado, I must say. This is also a very ripe avocado, so okay, so obviously you can mash it as well with that in. You can also use a fork, but I guess like avocado can be very messy, so if you got this, like, why not? It works. I'm trying to figure out what the fifth thing is. Like, there was the cutter, there was the core thingy. You can mash it, you can remove it, and you have like smushed avocado. Look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly figure out what the other thing is, otherwise it's just a mystery for you guys to figure out. Okay, so I think I figured out what the other thing is. Supposedly you can cut ribbons, just like slices, by using this flat edge, but this is the only avo we had and I didn't think about reading the whole thing through. So just take our word for it, like it works. Everything else is working fine, like you can mash it, you can slice it, you can do like the whole apple core thing. Like, it's a good product, and it was 30 rand.
What's
like,
it in dollars?
A couple
like
of cents. No, it's like it's
less than $2.
Yeah, it's we'll put the amount in here somewhere for you guys. But it's really cheap actually for what it is. We saw some products today that, you know, it's pretty much a spoon, and they're like, that's like 150 rand. There you go. And I'm like, that's not like, that's too much money for something so simplistic. So I'm kind of impressed with this. Like, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, just because I don't exactly have trouble like peeling and mashing and stuff avocados to begin with. Like, we've been eating it forever, so I know how to do this. But I guess they're just cool as well that you get the extra apple core feature. Once again, like, I kind of just slice it in half and eat it that way. So, but yeah, that's our first product, guys.
Okay, for our next gadget, it's the 3-in-1 wire cutter. Not sure why it's called a wire cutter.
Yeah,
I'm used to a different wire
pliers,
cutter.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get the deal of it. It's basically to cut. Oh,
Breaking things.
3 different attachments. Okay. This one looks kind of the same. So yeah, there's 3 different fittings.
Fittings, I feel, is the right
Yeah, I
word
think
for it.
fittings is a better word for it. So
What
yeah.
do the different ones do? Like, there it is.
Well, there's a coarse, there's a fine, and there's a crafting blade.
Okay.
So I'm going to test all of them. Okay, so we sort of figured out what you're supposed to do. So you're going to put this over here.
Kind of.
Kind of, yes. And then your vegetable is going to go in here. And then you're going to put it on here. And then you're going to push down and turn. So yeah, so we have a carrot here. I'm not sure if this is going to be the best. No, this is not going to work out.
Yeah, that more looks like a dicing kind of tool. Put it that way.
But still, we're going to give it a shot. Oh, this is not working out.
Yes. I thought there was like stuff coming through. Apparently not yet. Kind of like with our luck, break it before we even use it.
There's something going on. Is anything happening?
Yes, it's in the bottom of this. Getting his hands anyway, so I can show you, but there's something going on there. It's pretty much like the equivalent of grating it, I feel.
Yeah. It was really, really slow.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you would have been done if you just used our normal grater.
Yeah, if you put in really a lot of force to actually get it down.
Let's see how it looks.
It's nice and fine.
Honestly, like, I really feel it's exactly the same as using a grater.
It's a different fitting.
Yeah, like the other ones I'm kind of more excited about. I think they might be a little bit more fun. Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. This is really just like grated carrot. There's nothing special about this. And that took forever to get that little bit. It's like the most complicated thing ever.
Yes.
Why is this so complicated?
Yeah, this is not going to work. Nope.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure something else out.
Perfect.
Yes, exactly.
This is how
what
you
we
use
wanted.
it actually. This is brine hacks. Works perfectly like this. Okay, attempt 2. This time with an apple.
Yeah, I figured something that fits like the entire thing. And this isn't working. Are we using it wrong? It's not moving.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. It sounds like it, but you're just squashing it.
Well, making some little bit of apple juice at least.
Yeah. At least we have that going for us. I feel this one's a fail.
Yeah,
like,
I think this is a fail.
You get stuff that can do this that are much simpler.
Yeah, this is, I'm just spinning. I'm just making apple juice, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. That did not work.
I'm calling this a fail, guys. I mushed it here a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah, we pretty much made apple juice now. I'm gonna show you guys an amazing invention that can do all of these things. Just hang on.
I call it a knife.
Yeah. Just look at this bad boy. Like, you can do like the fine one. That's for this. That's the super big one, and boom, slices. Like, fine, this was an expensive grater. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Brian needs to grate something. This was an expensive grater, but still, like, an average one will work as well. You get like super tiny ones that does exactly the same thing. Like, that other thing was just a waste of money. Hey guys, so we're gonna take turns with this one, because if it's worked, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so we got this. It's as seen on TV. What do you call it? A citrus sprayer, that's what it is. So basically, there's like a nozzle up here that you can spray with, and you just screw this into your citrus fruit, and you have a spray bottle of like fresh lemon and stuff. I'm kind of curious to see if it works, because I have seen some of them that are just complete fails. So yeah, let's test this out. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this top part off. Yeah, I'm hoping this is gonna be enough, because I feel if I make more, it's just gonna turn into a mess. So the next part would be, I hope, to try and get this right in the middle. Screw it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna give it everything I has. Like, I'm gonna give it a couple of squeezes, just to make sure, you know, all the extra juices are in there. Okay. Where do I taste it?
It's right in your mouth.
Okay,
It's working. It's getting there.
see. Move this around, lift it up, push it in that perfectly. It's like coming out and not coming out. Okay, there's nothing coming up now. Nothing's happening. I was so optimistic. Okay, let's try this again. Let's give it a moment. There's like a little bit coming out, but not in like a lot. So, does it work? Does it count as working? I'm like giving it everything here. There's like a little bit coming out, but not enough. Like, not enough to justify this is a thing you'll use, I guess. It's like, there comes like 1 or 2 tiny sprays and then it's like kind of done. I feel like I'm wasting an orange at the moment. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cheat quickly. Let's see if it works. Lemon juice. Something better work, okay? There's like lemon juice in here, like why is it not spraying? Is there maybe too much pulp in it? Okay, I'm gonna use the smaller one just to see if that might... No, this one's actually spraying better, so I think they might put too much pulp in here, which kind of defies the whole purpose of it, because it's like designed to keep it out. This is a very disappointing fail. Wait. Yeah.
It's going now.
I forgot it was lemon juice. Okay, I'm quickly gonna rinse the big one and then try again.
Good guys, we tried again. And there's not really much coming out. It did work, but it doesn't really work for too long. Like, you can see it's working, but
Yeah, there's a lot of spray coming out.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with this? But it's 20 rand, like what, $1 something? $1. So yeah, I'm sure you can use it for a little bit and why not just throw this away when you're done with it. But it does work on its own way.
It's just, I feel you can use like a normal spritz bottle, like throw lemon or orange juice in it and it'll work better.
No, pretty much.
Like, why waste money doing this?
But it looks fancy. Someone who comes to your house and like, here's my spray, and then you spray them.
Yeah, but once again, like, what are you going to use it for as well? Like,
Yeah, it's a cool gimmick, but
Yeah.
it's about that.
so that's definitely a fail. So, surprisingly, the only thing that did work was the avocado. Everything
much.
else was like, this is it, guys. Like, just like use the normal things, like use a knife
Yeah.
and a fork, and like don't waste your money with things like this. Like, most of the time they don't work. Sometimes you do get a surprise, but you're really just wasting your money on
Oh,
things
pretty
you
much.
can do yourself. Like, how difficult is it just taking one of these, like, this is lemon juice, guys. You can just like squirt this on there. You don't need a fancy sprayer. You